loves me. Only true friend. She let us out of my voice. Put your mics in the air. If you real. If you really spit that real. I'm about to check it out. Assassin, look. When I want competition, I just look in the mirror. Where every word that I'm spitting, then the vision is clearer. Nobody touching what I'm clutching, plus I'm busting it first. Yes, your chest will be a mess by the end of the verse. Your body stretched out like a book on the pavement. People pass by as they look in amazement. Your body leaking your genetics, got you looking so pathetic. No need to call the paramedics, it's too late for anesthetics. Me and my microphone. 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 Coming out the dirty south, show everybody I'm the cleanest. Run your mouth, I send your body to the cleaners. Love my mic, so can't nobody come between us. Won't be nice for anybody wanna see me. Back up a little, just a couple of feet. You don't listen, you'll be missing just a couple of teeth. Hard to buy the rhyme, with no teeth in your mouth. Stepping out of line, then you sweeping them out. Me and my microphone. 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 My mic got jealous when I was talking to my girlfriend. So you know, it's like I'm caught up in a whirl when I'm not about the drama. I don't need that. Started yelling and all I heard was feedback. Said I need to choose, but do it quickly. Use a tool, you fool if you don't pick me. Since she made me choose, you know I left her to pick my microphone up off the dresser. Me and my microphone. 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 Me and my mic been tight since 9-5. She don't wanna go out, she stay at home and vibe. Ain't nothing without her, I doubt she'll understand. Gets upset so I can't make no plans. Wants me to herself, she is so obsessed. When I go to sleep, I cannot get no rest. Calling off my phone when I'm gone too long. Says to her, be home, she wants to make a song. Me and my microphone. 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 This microphone, can't wait to get you in my arms and my palms. And when we home alone, it is gonna be on. You make the words to my song sound strong. When I'm with you, baby, I can do no wrong. Can't wait to get you in my arms and my palms. And when we home alone, it is gonna be on. You make the words to my song sound strong. When I'm with you, baby, I can do no wrong. You know I had to do it. I had to take it back. Dedicate this to everybody out there that's doing music. Whether you're getting paid for it or not, it don't even matter. As long as you love it, I know it's gonna love you back. Put your microphones up. Much love to all the rappers that paved the way for people like me. All the producers. Rest in peace to everybody that's dead and gone. That's fast. Keep rapping till I'm dead. Get paid for it. Bury me with my microphone. Yeah, I love you too.
Assassin.
Yes, my lord.
Rise.
Check it out. Yeah, Have you ever danced with the devil? Took a glance at a rebel, had a chance to advance. You are not on my level. You are not my equal. I can pose another sequel.
Yo, let me know if y'all can hear me.
In my eye, recognize me as a legend. Refuse to cry and die, so I may never get to heaven. I've been yelling and rebelling since the days I was a youngin'. Been a long time coming. I'll be damned if I'm running. Original individual, so I'm living like a criminal. Give it to you, fool direct. No need to be subliminal. Say a nigga name quick, but never to be famous. Put this thing up to your brain, and I'll leave you brainless. Got you sucking, ducking knuckles, watch you buckle as I chuckle. I can see right through your heart. You don't wanna start no trouble. Thought I couldn't get it crunk, well hell I beg to differ. I'm far from a punk and ain't your ordinary nigga. Fake niggas, I'm back. The game about to change. I ain't playing games, I'ma put it in your brains. Fake niggas, I'm back.
I see y'all already in the building, bright and early. That is what I'm talking about. I don't know where the rest of my crew is, but hey, you know it is what it is.
I can see me leading the legion, screaming in the evening. I had the kids.
Yeah, Ricardo, that's why I changed right here. So y'all can see my
Daddy was deceiving. Told him last season all I'm needing is a reason. I have no sympathy.
Johnny Bravo says, "You've been killing me."
Mystery consistently. I keep them guessing with the world on my shoulder.
On time. I appreciate that. Shout out to Keela in the building. Ricardo, Maria G, good to see you. There is no forgiveness as we witness and
I
have no idea what that is. I will look it up. Saw Lim D in the building. Peace, peace, gang. Shout out to those who watching over on Twitter.
This is how I really live. I hope I never have to kill. I represent self-defense. If I have to, then I will. Niggas, I'm back. The game about to change. I ain't playing games. I'ma put it in your brains. Fake niggas, I'm back. The game about to change. I ain't playing games. I'ma put it in your veins. I'ma break them all. Break them all. Let me break them all. Break them all. I don't care if you're scared. Be prepared to take a loss. I'ma break them all. Break them all. Let me break them all. Break them all. I don't care if you're scared.
Y'all do me a favor, make sure to hit that like button on your way in the building. Let everybody know that it is time and off Monday.
Before I kick up in your house, forensics at your residence, no evidence to figure out. Wasn't seen, had to see, no if or answer in between. This is what I do to you or anyone who intervenes. I refuse to be a prey. Not tomorrow, not today. I'ma be a predator.
Bravo's still sounding a little low.
Bust your brain if I must. Leave the land in the dust. Only God understands. That's the only man I trust. The
How about now? My levels are through the roof.
Behind my back, but you can't look me in my eyes though. That's what you call a coward. You can find me down in Broward. Tell me where you want it at. I'll be there in a half an hour.
Okay, I see it. Okay, you talking about the song Wata? Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Niggas, I'm back. The game about to change. I ain't playing games. I'ma put it in your brains. Fake niggas, I'm back. The game about to change. I ain't playing games. I'ma put it.
Yeah, Keela says it's because the music playing. Yeah.
Break them off. I don't care if you're scared. Be prepared to take a loss. I'ma break them off. Break them off. Let me break them off. Break them off. I don't care if you're scared. Be prepared to take a loss.
Oh, what is up? Straight Talk Society. This is your host, Trevor. Hold on. You know, I always like to be prepared. This is your host, Trevor, and I'm back with another episode of Man Talk Monday, the flagship show of the Straight Talk Society. Hey, my co-hosts are MIA right now, so I don't know what's going on. Actually, I haven't heard from Mike all day, but I know young Kevin Wayne said they'd be in the building, but nevertheless, let me give them some time to come on over. Anybody else want to come up, just let me know. The link is, I will put the link in the chat. We're going to go over a couple of things today, man. There is so much to go over. I think it was a month and a half ago since the last time we actually did a proper Man Talk Monday show. And the amount of stories that I had, even what I got lined up for today, I don't even think we'll be able to get into it just because it's all old news. So there's so many different things that has transpired. There's so many things that have, happened, and we got to talk about some things that are pertinent right now. But first of all, I do want to let you guys know that I am back. Thank you to everybody that reached out to me, just to see what was going on. Had some family issues, but it's yeah, it's not all good, but it's all good. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, Ricardo. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. I'm just giving them a chance. I don't know what's going on. Now all these guys think they're superstars now, so they always come fashionably late. They like the MMA brothers. The MMA brothers, I mean, they don't come early no more at all. They come like a minute before the show starts because they big time. They superstars now, but it's all good. But again, like I was saying, man, thank you to everybody that checked on us. I think the last show that the last Man Talk Monday we had, the last show that I did on a Monday was the show with Keela and myself. And that was around the time that we had the Juneteenth celebration. So I actually got to meet not Ricardo. I know Ricardo. I actually got to meet young Kev in person. So I have met Kev. So as far as who's all a part of Straight Out Society, MD is the only person that I've not met in person yet. But I consider MD to be, a homie, so it's all good. But I was able to meet young Kev. I do see young Kev in the back. He said he'll be right back. Man, y'all don't want to do a show with just me and Kevin today. Yeah, we had a great time. We had a great time at the Juneteenth party, man. Keela was on it, man. I can't. Keela is the reason why I don't play spades, because I can't deal with a person like that. I mean, she was loud and just, a great time was being had, but my goodness, bro. Like the way she was slamming the cards on the table and everything, I'm just looking like, boy, I'd hate to be the one playing against you. Shout out to Moon Goddess in the building. I'd hate to be the one playing against her, man, because it's just like it's crazy. That's why I can't play spades, man. Spades is too much pressure for me. Somebody like me who gets frustrated real easy. Yeah, that's right. She kept saying, "Come on, Troy. Come on, Troy." Man, poor Troy. Troy must have felt so bad that night. He's probably just went home like, man, what the hell did I get myself into, man? But it was awesome, man. Like I said, I was able to meet young Kev for the first time, man. Real cool dude, man. He had a nice young lady with him. So hopefully he got that TD Jakes treatment at the end of the night. I'm back, baby. I'm back. So before I bring Kev up, actually, let me bring Kev up now. We do have a bunch of stuff going on this week. We are back in full steam ahead this week. We have Tape Fist Politics tomorrow night. Like I said, Tape Fist Politics has been and is the best political show on YouTube by an amateur. It's crazy. Oh, shout out to Bones in the building, man. Bones and Zay in the building. MMA brothers live in effect, man. That's what's up. On time this time. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. We do have channel memberships going on also for $1.99 if you want to help support this great work that we're doing. Cause I'm gonna just keep it a buck, man. YouTube needed the Straight Talk Society. There's been nothing but a bunch of bull crap going on just all over the place. I mean, it doesn't matter where you go. It's just nothing but drama. Nobody's doing anything meaningful. Nothing worthwhile, no building of anything. So I saw that and I see that there was a need for the Straight Talk Society to return back to full steam ahead. So tomorrow night is Tape Fist Politics. We'll be back with Wrestling with Reality this Wednesday, going over the SummerSlam card. Hey, we did a SummerSlam watch along Saturday night for the main event. Y'all hear that because my daughter made her debut in a live watch along. And at one time, we had over 100 people live watching that show. It is insane that many people logged on to watch us watch wrestling. It's not like we had the wrestling playing. It's not like we were showing the screen. I mean, I had the pictures on the screen so you could see, you know, Cody and Solo. But at one time, we had over 100 people watching us watch wrestling. That video ended up with over 4,000 views on it. And it's cool. Something happened. Okay, Kev got bumped off, but making his appearance, man, y'all, I don't know what to call him, because from what I understand, this is not regular Mike. This is Slim Mike in the building. You know, Mike and myself have been on a journey as far as a health journey. I lost over 25 pounds in the past 2 months. Just with everything that's going on in my family right now, I tell y'all, I mean, we all good. So my uncle got diagnosed with stage 3 prostate cancer the day of Keela and myself having the interview. And that is what made me say, okay, I gotta go. I need to just I need to just disappear. And then not even an hour later, I got the call, the same thing about my dad. And I was just like, bro, just take me out now. Oh my God, look at Mike, man. Mike looks so scared. It's crazy. Kev is in the back. Kev and Mike are both in the back. And I'm on a different setup right now. So y'all may see me looking different and stuff like that because I got to get used to it. I wanted to be in my spot that had the had my Uncle Howdy mask and my Dolphin man, because don't worry, the Dolphin show is coming back September 9th. Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Miami Dolphins. So with all that being said, it just made me want to reevaluate life, you know, because all that stuff runs in the family and things like that, diabetes and, you know, all that stuff. So I was walking around at 265 pounds, which you couldn't tell if you looked at me, because you couldn't tell. Like I'm not a big 265, but I knew it was wearing on me. And I started juicing. So a lot of you guys see my juicing videos and things like that. I mean, I juice heavy and I cleaned up a lot of stuff, and I lost 25 pounds so far. The amount of clothes that I had to get rid of, just cutting out soda and juice and all that other stuff. It's just a great lifestyle change, man. And it just is for the better. But it's not just me who done it. So this panel is very conscious of what goes in their mouth. No Diddy. So we just do our thing, man. We all got kids and things like that. We want to be around for our kids. But shout out to E in the building. Johnny Bravo, them championship belts and the damn Dolphin colors don't go together. Yeah, you crazy. They go together perfectly. But I do see Big Money Mike, or I don't know what he's gonna call himself today. He don't have no crazy name up there today. And young Kevin in the building. I really, really, really hope Wayne could make it, man. Wayne said that he could make it today. I really, really hope Wayne can make it. But nevertheless, we will be back on the other side with what you guys came to see. And that is Man Talk Monday, brought to you exclusively by Straight Talk Society.
Acknowledge me.
Come take a walk through my heart, a stroll through my soul. Been smart from the start, wasn't taught, wasn't told. You could climb through my mind, or fly through my eye. And in time you will find what I rhyme is not a lie. Come take a walk through my heart, a stroll through my soul. Been smart from the start, wasn't taught, wasn't told. You could climb through my mind, or fly through my eye. And in time you will find what I rhyme is not a lie. See you dealing with a vicious mind, hard cold like Christmas time. Every time I write a rhyme, put it all on the line. No need to hold my tongue, hold the mic like you hold a gun. Haters, I'm the chosen one, fakers, I don't roll with none. Don't you ever test my heart, been a rebel from the start. I ain't got time to play no games, I'm too busy playing my part. Keep my mind on my mission, living by my premonitions. Through the world with blurry vision, stressing in high definition. Walking the path unknown to most, the ones that I love, I hold them close. Every rhyme I wrote was dope, no jokes so folks can overdose. Lyrically, I'm legendary, yes, I'm very necessary. Fast to see my adversary buried in the cemetery.
Yeah. Straight Talk Sessions, live. You can acknowledge me. It's Monday. It's Man Talk Monday. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do.
But we have a responsibility and a duty to be fathers. Not to just make babies, but to be real fathers. And you can't expect any good to come to you if you don't visit any good on your son or your daughter. So, be a man.
And y'all gonna get off of the Dolphins. Y'all gonna get off of the Dolphins in the championship belt. Let me go and let you see it even more. And the last thing I will say, my boy E is in the building. E has been a big proponent for years of clean eating and vegan lifestyle. I'll never be a vegan, but he has been a big proponent of that, always going to like the farmer's market and eating organic stuff and eating things with seeds and all that stuff. Like I learned all that stuff from him. So even though he won't put me up on the vegetarian plug, because that's just how people are. He sent me all these videos of all this good vegetarian food, but he won't ever put me down with the places to go. So I see how he is, but nevertheless, man, I do see two of the three co-hosts in the building. Young Kev, you there?
What's up? I'm here. Eating healthy too. You meant to give me some credit too, by the way, because I'm definitely a reason why you guys are looking slimmer and and buffer and all that.
Let me give you your credit, because I know how dudes are about credit on YouTube. So yes, you were you. Let me behave myself. Yeah, you were instrumental. Shout out to the queen of the Straight Talk Society. Shout out to Jackie McCall. Hey, you always know how you're looking when your woman start looking at you different. You gauge everything. It doesn't matter how you look, how you feel. When you see those lustful eyes, you always be like, yeah, I'm doing something. But last but definitely not least, man, I haven't heard from you in a while, sir. Big Money Mike in the building. What's up, Mike?
What's poppin', gentlemen? How you doing?
Nothing, man. I know you took a bath this morning on the stock market, huh?
I lost like $3,000.
Yeah, I know. So everybody, we are back, man. Like we haven't had a proper Man Talk Monday show in like a month and a half. But like I say, both of these gentlemen were at my house for Juneteenth, and we had a great time. Moon Goddess Ricardo showed up. It was an awesome time. Wayne, man, I really hope Wayne could join, but nevertheless, we are going to get on. Like I said, we got a bunch of stuff that I've been sent over the time and this and that, but it's just we got to deal with the more pertinent stuff. So first of all, because I don't think I heard from Mike on this. May have heard him slightly on Tape His Politics, but I want to hear from him on Man Talk Monday. because you get a different mic on Man Talk Monday. Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris and Meg Thee Stallion. What do you feel about that?
It hurts my feelings a little bit.
I can't hear you, Mike. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Can you guys hear him? Because to me, I don't know. Hold on.
It's a little quiet, but it's fine. It's clear.
Yeah, no, it's clear. It's just let me see if I can turn your mic up from here.
So you're saying you loved it, right?
Not at all, sir.
Yeah, Nene said Mike trying to sound sexy. All right, go ahead.
Nah,
Okay,
it hurt my feelings a little bit because as Black people, we all know when politics times comes around, they pander to us in the most moronic, childish ways. If you allow me to make a little segue comparison, I heard a young white gentleman say this past weekend that he gets mad at gay white people because every time a white person turns gay, they become the Black opposite gender of what they are. So like white girls start acting like they're stereotypical Black dudes, start wearing baggy this and sagging this and do-rags, and the white guys start acting like what they think Black women are, with the snap-in and the hair like they all from Atlanta or something. And he was like, you're from Maine. You have both of your parents. And I'm like, yes, but this is, that's a whole nother thing we could talk about, because I think that's just a large amount of white people want to be victims so bad, and they hate being in the majority, so they just try to find a way to latch on to some minority, but that's neither here nor there. It tells me that the majority of white people only see Black people through the lens of stereotypes, through music, through television, through love and hip hop, or whatever the case may be. And you think because they call themselves the elite that political pundits and groups would be better, but they're not. All they do is see, ooh, what's hot on TV? Oh yeah, we like twerking. The Negroes like twerking. Who's the best twerker? Meg Thee Stallion. Oh, did you hear about Meg Nees? No, but does it make money? Yeah, put her on the front line. What do I need to see a twerking woman when I'm trying to learn about policies? What does that give me? And I would like to, before they get on me and tell me I'm being like I normally am, if you want to twerk, go ahead and twerk. I don't care. I've given up the fight. I don't want to see my daughter twerk. That's it. But whatever. I don't understand twerking unless you're making money, but I ain't got no booty. It ain't none of my fight. Whatever. But I don't want to see twerking when I'm trying to get energized. That's a fact. I don't want to see twerking when I'm trying to get energized to want to vote for somebody that I don't want to vote for. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those people that are going to come on here and say, oh, Kamala this, Kamala that. As long as Trump's on the other side, you know where I'm going to land. But could there be some couth with it? Could there be some respect with it? I don't want to see the candidate for president of the United States in a selfie video with someone talking about, like that's unattractive already unattractive on a human level, but that's even more unattractive on this is what I got to vote for now. I don't want to see that. I didn't want to see Hillary talking about hot sauce in her purse. I didn't want to hear Biden talking about if you don't know who you vote for, you ain't Black. Shut up before I slap you. That's not the point. This is supposed to be the highest elected office in the country. Why are you acting like a buffoon? And it makes me think that you think we're buffoons. And if that's what you think, I don't like you. Because even the women I know, that is hilarious. Hot Girls for Harris is hilarious. That shook me out of my mind. Wow. Even the women in my life I know personally that think is funny, even they know when it's time to do it and when it's not. You know what I'm saying? Even the women that I know personally that think that it's fine to shake your booty everywhere, in my heart, I like to believe even they know that it's not on the campaign trail. It's not when electoral college and booty cheeks don't mix. I'll stop talking.
Hey, real quick though, you guys. I mean, I'm assuming you guys see the play right now. It's better when me and Mike disagree, but I'm not going to today because this is absolutely right. This is what I've always said. I got in an argument with MD about this, and MD, if you can, I'd love to hear you come up here and defend this because I got in an argument in one of our groups with MD about this of how when it comes to black people, they always play to like the lowest denominator. You don't see when they're trying to get Asian Americans to vote. They don't have guys geishas up and guys with woks and all that shit making fried rice and stuff like that. You never see that.
You remember that time Obama had weave in
Yeah.
for the gay vote? No.
But it's like when it comes to black people, let's bring the hot sauce out of our pocket, like Mike said. If you're not black, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. Let me attack the black churches because God knows hey, we could get Jesus and we'll always get you in the office. We know that's always the way to go. My contention has always been, and I'm team Kamala. I'm telling you, I am team Kamala. Y'all heard me on Tafis Politics. My views on having a woman president, but I am absolutely team Kamala. But I just don't like. I just don't like the pandering and the first person you go to. I didn't like when Obama got elected, and at his inauguration dinner, Young Jeezy and Jay-Z were there. Because now everybody's going to tell me they're going to be like, oh, but Trump has Kid Rock and stuff like. Again, Kid Rock, rock and roll singer. He doesn't have the women out shaking ass. That's what that is my only thing. If Meg Thee Stallion would have came out and just gave a speech and been like, hey, you guys, shake it to the polls or whatever, but don't do the act. Don't start twerk. Just stop. It's like, why? This go back to the whole crux of this show, and I'm gonna land my plane so Kev can get in. Why do we have to sexualize everything? We sexualize the damn election. Think about what I just said there. We are literally sexualizing the election. And I know these women gonna tell me that I'm crazy, I'm reaching, I'm overlooking things, because that's what they do. When their feelings are hurt, that's what they do. But it's the truth of the matter. You play to the lowest denominator every time. Nobody knows any policy that she's saying because you're too busy looking at Meg Thee Stallion. Nobody can tell me her policy right now. Nobody. It's insane. It's insanity. Kev, what you got?
Yeah, I think you both are crazy and you're overlooking everything.
Of course we are.
I think, and actually, no, I know that with Meg Thee Stallion, she did a great performance. Her attire was phenomenal. Could have used some more ass. I wish she like bent over some more. She did like a little, twerk thing, like, where you stand up and you make it like jiggle left and right. But she was like looking towards the audience. I wish she kind of like turned around for the camera. That would have been nice. But yeah, I want to agree with you guys, but I think what Kamala's doing is a genius idea, especially when it comes to black people, because when it comes to election time, right, we need to have the most eyes on our campaign. And you know what gets the most eyes? Booty. All right. You know what gets the most eyes? Chains, right? When you bring out Quavo and you talking about like what'd you say? She said Trump don't walk it like like you talk it. I'm like, heck yeah. That's how you get some attention right there. So I think they're doing a great job. I think Trump's doing a great job too, bringing in some rappers. I wish he bring out like some more popular rappers like Sexy Red. That'd be pretty cool. But he definitely did a great job by bringing in Amber Rose, right? Beautiful woman, sexy, OnlyFans, perfect. And yeah, they're doing it. They're doing what they got to do. Now, are they going to bring hot sauce in their bag? I don't know, but because that's a pretty old meme. But if they brought something like a little more relevant, like I don't know, maybe like Ice Spice, like have her twerk on stage or something like that, then yeah, I think like Ricardo says, cheeks for the win. So I definitely got to say they're doing a good job. Oh, and last thought. Yeah, you might be thinking I'm crazy or weird for what I'm saying, but at the same time, like let's be honest, there's more than one, or sorry, there's more than two parties when it comes to presidential campaigns, right? You have your independent parties, you have your libertarian and this and that. But they have no poll or no mention. Like even what was it, like 4 years ago or 8 years ago, Kanye was on the ballot. Nobody, well, 16,000 people voted for him. But if he had like the amount of views and he had like the sexy red on his platform, then yeah, he's gonna have the attention to be able to win. So, yeah, I got to say good job on that for Kamala, hoes for Kamala, hotties for Kamala, and yeah, that's my opinion with that.
Hey, so just so you guys know, Kev is a damn troll. I don't want nobody to ever tell me Kev isn't a troll. Shout out to Nyame in the building, the blackologist in Nyame. So real quick before Mike. Oh, okay, here go MD because MD got something to say. So before Mike go again, so when you guys criticize Mike and myself. Because remember, Man Talk Monday started with Mike and myself and Solar Mind. And we always had this one criticism. Be sexy, but just don't over-sexualize yourself to everybody. That's always been our thing. So now you're telling me that, and I just want to make sure that in a presidential election where a woman is running, and I see Moon Goddess put in the chat, my body, my choice.
No, she said my booty, my choice.
Oh, my okay. Again. You see what I'm saying?
My ass, my class. No,
it's like we're literally playing to the lowest denominator. MD, go ahead, because I know you want to talk your shit. Go ahead.
Nah, hey, peace to everybody. I was initially going to reserve, my comments until, it could properly be interpreted in its form and fashion. I'm gonna put it to you this way, right? You talk about pandering. That's essentially what a rally is supposed to do. I mean, since the days of politics, that's what you do. You pander. So from that aspect, I don't have no issue with what happened. You're talking about a woman that was barely 2 weeks into her campaign. I mean, you talk about policy. The only policies that matter in the Democratic Party right now, and this is to no fault of anybody, but I get it. Number one thing, abortion rights. She talked in detail about that. So when you talk about policy, you gotta talk about what is it relative to. Megan Thee Stallion coming out there shaking that, which she got paid to do, by the way. She got paid to come out there and shake their ass. Downtown Atlanta, Georgia State Arena, thousands of black people in attendance. I wouldn't expect nothing less. I'm just be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? We talking
MD,
about
just
that talk, man.
Just one question, MD. What does twerking have to do with abortion?
Not a damn thing. What does twerking have to do with the rally? Everything, because it put asses in seats. You know that, Trail.
Agreed. Yep.
Talk that talk, MD. One Megan Thee Stallion was put on the card. It sold the place out. Let's just be honest. Free concert for Megan Thee Stallion. I'm there.
So MD, me and you had this conversation in the back chats in our groups about the pandering issue. Why is it though? You say rallies is all about pandering, which is fine because you see all these AI. My wife just sent me something today with all these AI pictures with Trump, with all these black women, and they're not real. They're all AI images. He's pandering to the black people, but again, what he's not doing is having sexy red out there. So why does our pandering always look like that? What? So I'm hell. Did they have did they have free Popeyes chicken for everybody out there too?
Probably
Should
did.
have.
Yeah, I don't know. They probably had some vendors, I assume. They probably had Pascals out there, and you know what I'm saying. The tea room, all the Atlanta spots. I'm pretty sure they did. Jr. Crickets, you know what I'm saying. That's pandering. Um, Trump went to the Bronx a couple months ago. He definitely pandered. He brought out some guys. I didn't know those rappers. He brought out them guys. He knew the audience in which he was trying to pander to. Like I said, totally different subculture than Atlanta. I think we can all agree on that. Pander nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, hell, Clinton playing the saxophone on Arsenio Hall. We can go on and on. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
Barack Obama. My president's black. My Lambo's
Yeah, my
blue.
president black. You
Come
know what
on.
I'm saying? Yeah, he mentioned that with Jeezy at the end. Bro, we can go on and on. You know what I'm saying? On the Republican side, there's an audience. Who do I need to put the asses in seats? I need people like Kid Rock. I need born proud to be an American, all that. That's the crowd. It ain't. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I just understand what's being done. Again, you have to have the entertainment to put the asses in seat to perceive a certain I guess you would say popularity of the candidate. That's just what it is. That's part of plot. Government is a game, politics is how it played. Politics is a game, folks. That's what it is. You mentioned what are the policies? I would make the argument that the policies are not made by Kamala, it's made by the Democratic Party. We'll see what the policies are come tomorrow when they convene with the policy director of the Democratic Party. That's how it works. That's what it is. If you're smart, if you can transcend not falling for the twerking and stuff like that, and have a tunnel vision for what's lying ahead as far as policy, good for you. But for the masses, we know that they are asses, and they wanted to see some ass that night with Megan Thee Stallion.
Mike, get in there. Hey, Jackie McCall, Lim, E, Ricardo. The link is in the chat because I see we turned into Monday Night Tape His Politics. It's fine.
No, it's all good. Cause I'm about to get ready to stop in a minute anyway. I saw you put the link in, so I assumed it was for me. So I just wanted to put that in.
Don't go nowhere because I want
Okay,
you to
all right,
answer the
cool.
question. I want you to answer this question that I asked Venkat, but he didn't put it up last week. But Jackie, I want to know what you disagree with from a Christian point of view. I love when the Christians come up here, and from a Christian point of view, what do you disagree with what I'm saying? Mike, get in there.
I find it humorous that
Mike looking so slim and svelte right now.
Chill out. I'm not used to nice things. Cut that out. I find it humorous, especially with MD, that from a man who tells me every week on Tuesday what's important, how it's important, how we're seen, how it's important, how policy is utmost on top of what we should be thinking about, how for just some gluteus maximus, everything changes, and he's thumbs up for booty cheeks. Like I'm flummoxed. Like it throws me off. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a breast man, but I love 90s booty. Anyone that knows me knows how I feel about 90s booty. The booty in the 90s is the greatest of all time. All this BBL stuff, y'all can keep it. I like my 90s booty looking like a capital C. It is fantastic. I don't need that Nicki Minaj, whatever the hell they got going on. It regular 90s booty with a hand grip is the greatest thing on the planet.
Average cheeks. Keep talking, my guy.
But I don't want to. He's stupid. But I don't want to see it when I'm talking about my child's future. I don't want to see it when we're talking about saving people from being thrown in jail and murdered by police. I've never thought I wonder what Clinton's wearing underneath that. I've never thought that. And I think it's literally the most sexist thing to do for the first black female presidential candidate after the lady in the 80s. I forgot her name, but I want to show her respect. In one of the big parties that we have a woman who does stripper dances on stage. Like, I don't understand why everybody's okay with it. But I've come to the conclusion that I'm fighting a losing battle, right? Morals has already been destroyed in our pop culture consciousness. It is what it is. Just like everyone knows I'm a fatalist, just not on this show, but I think I'm going to start adapting to my life. All I care about now is making sure my daughter doesn't get on the pole and she has a good livelihood, and everyone else be damned. So if it makes you guys feel good inside to see a rich thought shake her booty on primetime television to get a woman elected who the other party is putting up AI pictures of her in a why are you calling her black? Stop it. I'm not playing with you today. I'm not playing with you today. But if that's how you guys want her to be disrespected and line her up to be disrespected by the other side, because it's like it's worse than the bone through Obama nose. It's worse. All the AI pictures I'm seeing of her bending over with her butts, her ass out in the Oval Office. You guys think that's okay? You guys think that's funny? All right, I give in. You have it. If you guys enjoy, because I've always been the guy who, and they used to chastise me for it. Mike, why you not eating fried chicken in front of white people? Well, first off, I don't eat fried chicken like that. I'm Jamaican. I'd rather my brown stew chicken, but that's another story.
Big cap.
It's not a big cap. You've never seen me eat fried chicken if you know me for years.
You're not black. I don't know.
That fried chicken be slapping though.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying growing up, it wasn't something they were like, here.
You weren't black.
Excuse me?
I said, Kev said you weren't black because of that.
Kev don't even know what country he from. Why are you listening to Kev?
Nah, you're right about that.
And
Kev's trying to speak Jamaican every week. Kev ain't never touched the Jamaican soil, a Jamaican soil particle.
And Yame, the link is in the chat if you want to come up and put some of that blackology on us. But go ahead, Mike.
You feel me? I'm blacker than most of y'all. I grew up on black. I grew up with a black encyclopedia learning about being black. I stand up for black more than most of y'all do. Most of y'all think you black by what do they call it when you're most of y'all are anchor babies in black. I stand on black because it's what I am. I stand on black because I love black people. I love the sadness that our culture has become. I still love y'all. I love black women more than anything on the planet. It's just I see what's coming down the pipeline, and apparently I'm the only one. The same way I tell all of y'all that I refuse to let anybody but Jane Elliott in my cookout. There's too many of y'all.
And Cody Raheem Rhodes. Don't forget.
Cody could stand outside and smell the gravy. Only Jane Elliott in mine. But y'all too happy and too skedaddly goo to let all these people in and come on, join our team. Hey, we want to be liked by you so much, instead of standing on us. And it hurts my feelings because MD, I thought, was the individualist who still believed in black people. But apparently once the booty cheeks come out, MD could give a good goddamn about all that stuff. Booty for everybody. So if that's what it is, cool. I'll just worry about making sure my daughter ain't showing her booty cheeks, and y'all can do what y'all want with the world, because it's all going to hell. And I'll see y'all. I already got my tent and my hammock picked out. We're gonna be living in the backwoods after my baby's good and she's out of my house. I'm done with it. I'm gonna be back there. I'm gonna have one escort that's bad at math, and that's all I'm gonna need. So the rest of y'all can go on with your business. I'm done. Gonna sit here and have a heifer twerking on stage.
All right, let me respond real quick.
Damn mind.
I'll let Ricardo go.
No, go ahead.
Let me respond
twerking
real
for
quick.
president. That's all right with y'all? Twerking for president.
So
no. Y'all ain't gonna get me mad.
So okay, I got you, Mike. I got you. No. So you failed in your psychoanalysis of me. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah,
I didn't psychoanalyze you, sir.
Yeah, you good.
Okay, all right. Yeah, Mike.
Can't
You
even
failed in
spell
your
psycho. Shut up,
psychoanalysis
man.
there. So listen. So you were absolutely correct. You said that I try to strive for black folks to further their astuteness in politics. I do, 100%. But you also know that I try to break the chains of the societal perception of how everybody else view us. You know that, Mike.
That's
So
why
you
I'm
got one.
heartbroken.
Well, you shouldn't be, because clapping ass is part of that societal change that I'm trying to break. I don't care if you clap your ass or not. That's what I'm telling you. You're looking at the perception of how everybody else is looking at the clapping of the ass, and I'm not.
You had to go there. I just knew you had to go.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
So you got one half right, but you failed to look at the other half objectively through my lens. So if I'm saying that we should be more focused on the political avenues
You
that have been
almost said
created,
ass. I heard it.
yeah, I did. My bad. We talking about ass, so you know what I'm saying. It just got caught up. But in any event, the political avenues that we strive to achieve in terms of how we cultivate a certain perception from a political aspect, then we have to turn around and understand that the blockade of said perception is based on these quote unquote stereotypes that everybody else is looking at us. We got to break that first before we can do anything else, Mike. That's just a fact.
So
You
you're
know what I'm
saying we
saying?
should break it by having more scattered ass on TV?
I'm saying that shouldn't be a reason to downplay what we view our politics as. It shouldn't.
Look at that comment from Cliff.
Because you're going into conservatism at that point.
Go ahead,
I
Ricardo.
can't read. I'm driving.
Oh no, Cliff said kids are always watching, and absolutely.
Yes, they are.
Oh, so again, once again, I always say, why are we looking toward the society to placate a certain maturity of how we view ourselves? Ain't that y'all job?
No,
Why would a child need to be looking? No,
I agree.
why would a child need to be looking at the rally? Why?
And
I agree with
They can't vote.
MD,
Because they want knowledge. They want knowledge at an
Man,
early
no
age
kid.
to make more informed decisions at a later age. The same reason I have my child watch TED Talks. The same reason I have my child doing coding practices. The same reason my child was doing multiplication when they were learning addition. The same reason my child is going to 5th grade and I'm trying to teach her geometry.
Listen.
Because I want her
Basically,
to
what you're
know
saying
early.
is you want society to raise your child.
No, sir.
Nah,
And they
made that up.
No. I'm being totally honest. I'm being
That was
totally
the biggest
honest.
reach ever. That was the
No, it
biggest
ain't no
reach
reach.
ever.
It's not
Yeah,
no
you made
reach
that
because
up.
everything that I didn't make it up. Everything that you just said, you just specifically gave reasonings on what you do. You're the one doing that. You ain't making her do that. You doing it.
Correct.
She's not coming up with these things on her own to watch TED Talks and do math and all this stuff. You're doing that.
Exactly.
So again, I ask you, she's not going to watch the rally based on a viewpoint of politics. You're stopping her from doing that.
Sir, she
That's
can't
you.
have a
That's
viewpoint.
not the government. That's not the
She
society.
can't have a
That's
viewpoint
you.
on watching
Unless you do it.
politics unless she watches politics.
That's
and if the
a
first
lie.
time she watches politics, there's ass cheeks on stage, it's going to be skewed.
So you're not politically astute enough to teach her that. Then is what you just said.
Sir, I can teach.
She must watch the Kamala rally. She got to do it in order to learn. Because you can't do it.
Sir, if
MD
I
moving
knew
the goalposts like a mother, boy.
he got a skateboard on the goalpost. If I knew there was going to be ass cheeks at the Kamala rally, I wouldn't let my daughter watch. They didn't advertise.
Well, you should have been more
there's going to be ass
informed. It was all over social media. It was all over social media.
Have I been responding in the
on
chat?
First down, Mike. MD literally just punted on first down.
Listen, again,
you can't argue when you're
everybody and their mama knew Kamala was going to be at the rally. I mean, Megan Thee Stallion was going to be at the rally. What are we talking about?
These are the worst points you've ever made. I expect, but
we knew that a couple days before the rally, Mike. A couple days before.
Sir, do you think
real
I go on social media to get my political information?
hey, again, that's your fault.
How was it?
You gotta blame.
That
hey,
Like,
hey,
hey,
hold
okay?
on, because I want to get to this comment from Lim B, which is a great one. But joining the panel is the blackologist and Yame, and Big Wayne finally made his return. The Man Talk
uh-oh.
Monday. But
Hello.
hold on, before Wayne says something, Ricardo was up next. Then I want to read this comment from Lim B, and then and Yame, because I need Wayne to rock out on this. Wayne, just get your thoughts together. How do you feel as Kamala being the Democratic nominee and having Meg Thee Stallion twerk at her rally? So just think about how you're gonna react to this.
I hate
Go
it.
ahead, Ricardo.
So the reason why I came on the panel is because I knew this was going to happen. We're going to start. A shout out to everybody on the panel. It's great seeing y'all back on the panel. Welcome back, y'all. Is that this whole thing, because it's the main problem that I've been having, is that everybody's questioning the authenticity of her blackness. And it's the same thing we talked about on tape fist politics, where we're like, okay, so what makes her black enough? I'm just going to put this out there because I'm Jamaican and I'm going to just say this. Jamaica, if most of you are not aware, is probably the most multicultural country in the Caribbean. It has, in fact, the slogan or the motto for the country is out of many one people.
Out of many one people.
Which means,
sorry.
Which means, because Twin just said it just now, it just simply means out of many people that is on the island itself, they're all one, which is Jamaican. It doesn't matter if you're Black, Chinese, Syrian, you could be Indian, which her family is part of, like part Indo, part Black. So that's the other thing. I don't understand why we're going into that notion. It's a dangerous path to go down. I'm going to say it again from whence I said it from last week. I'm going to say it again. America was predicated on racism. It's not going to change. It will always be that way. It's just a mentality of thinking. But I will say just this. She is part Black. It's just that she doesn't claim it enough. And that's the issue that a lot of Black people have. I don't know why, but her father is Jamaican and he's part Indian and part Black. Yes, it is a thing. We call them coolies on the island of Jamaica. They're coolies.
Live on white kidney.
Pretty much. So I don't understand why we're going into that. It's like a rabbit hole that we shouldn't be going into, and we need to be careful about it, because what you're doing now is you're gonna make Jamaicans come on and say, all right, but there's Chinese Jamaican. People go, oh my God, there is. Yes, there is white, plain white Chinese Jamaican. You have Jewish Jamaican. You have all sort of people that are from Jamaica. We need to stop this whole thing of, oh, she's not Black enough and she's not this, because then I'm going to start questioning. When Michael Jordan got married to his white woman a couple weeks ago, does that make him less Black? When Eddie Murphy married his white wife 3 weeks back, did that make him less Black? No. So what are we questioning here? Is it that she's not claiming the Black side enough? Or is it the idea that she was saying she's South Asian before she said the whole thing? I don't know what it is, but I'm going to say this again. As a Jamaican, our people from our island has a slogan which goes, out of many, we are one people, which simply means it doesn't matter where you're from in Jamaica, you're still Jamaican. It's just that you have probably a different variety to you. It doesn't make you any less than. It's just that you are simply either Jamaican Black, you're Chinese Jamaican, you're either Indian Jamaican, or you could be a fusion of many. There's even German Jamaicans, believe it or not, because the island, came about, or rather when they had the slave trade coming about on the island, you had many indentured people come into the island or placed there. So you had the Indians, you had the Chinese when the Blacks decided to be emancipated, which we celebrated, if y'all didn't know, on August the 1st. So there's a whole bunch of stuff. I just need us to get out of that mentality. If you don't want to like Kamala because she's not Black enough, that's fine. But when you're going to say she's not Black because her father is Jamaican, it's like discrediting Jamaican people. We have multicultural, different variation of people on the island. So we need to get out of that frame of mind. As a Jamaican, I can speak to that. Mike will tell you the same thing. Trevor will tell you the same thing. It doesn't make us any less Black, and I'll just leave it at that.
So Ricardo, the only person on this panel that would disagree with you is the truck driver on the right. He the only one who will tell you that we not Black. So I don't think you're gonna get no argument from any of us. That's MD's whole thing.
But MD did. What was the question you asked me, MD, in our chats a couple nights ago, where I had to explain or break it down to you as for what the question you asked and why it pertains to Kamala and the rest of the people who are mixed, Indian and black. What was the answer I gave you? Because then we're gonna go through that rabbit hole, MD, where I have to explain to you Lester Holt from NBC is also in the same category as Kamala. Does it mean he's not black? That's the other thing. So if we're gonna go about it, we're gonna go down that rabbit hole of why I have to explain to you the whole history behind all that. It's the same thing with that Tyler girl from South Africa. She doesn't claim that she's black because she's colored. The whole thing with colored people in South Africa is that they think that black people who are black, as my boy as my boy damn it, man, would say it's like they think that black people are less than colored. So there's a whole variation to it, and it's only black people that does. I don't understand why we go down this road, but somewhere along the lines we have the white people going, oh yeah, we got them where we want them, because now they're questioning their ethnicity. Cut it out. I don't like it. It's stupid. It's a non-factor. It's like the slave house mentality crap that we go through all the time. It's unnecessary. But I'll leave it at that. MD, talk your ish.
And y'all may go ahead and get in, because I want to hear from Wayne and oh man, wow, boy, we turned this into tape for spot. This is for real. This is all good though. And y'all may, what's up, man? All right, we got a full panel and y'all may better. Oh damn, he fell off. Wayne, what's up, Wayne? Oh, is he back? I think he's back. Yeah, and Yame, what's up?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Am I going in and out?
No, we can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. No, I'm gonna let y'all rock out. Kind of got away from where I came in on or for, but yeah, I'm in agreement that a Jamaican is black. Somebody from Afro Brazil is black, so I don't take that away. But what I think MD is saying, that the experience of black Americans is a little bit different from somebody coming from Jamaica. And I think we should recognize that.
How?
What's
I
that?
bust MD ass on this every time.
How?
You went down that rabbit hole. I
How?
told y'all not to do it.
Explain to me how it's different.
Because you don't have the same set of environmental circumstances.
How would you
From
know what my environment was like if you have you lived in Jamaica?
Yeah, that I was about to ask.
no, I haven't lived in Jamaica.
Let him rock out, Mike.
But I know
Let
it's
him
not
rock
the same.
out.
It's not the same as in America.
How
And
do
I
you
would say the
know?
same. I wouldn't wait, listen, let me finish. I wouldn't come to Jamaica telling you guys how to run Jamaica. I wouldn't do that. Even though I still would see you as my brother, see you as a black person, I would have to understand the Jamaican environment before I really start making comments on Jamaica and why Jamaicans do the things they do. The same thing for Afro-Cubans, the same thing for Afro-Brazilians. I wouldn't go to Ghana and tell black people in Ghana, you need to do this and that, and I can tell you this because I'm a black person. No, I would learn your culture, your environment, and why you behave the way you behave based on your set of circumstances. And what I'm saying in America, the slavery we went through, the Jim Crow, is a little bit different than what a black person faced in Haiti and a black person faced in Jamaica.
Sir,
So that's all
no,
I'm saying.
Trevor, I can't. I'm sorry. This is the problem with Black America. This is the problem with Black America. You
Yep,
guys
that's
think you have
often the problem.
some singular solo hold on racism and hold on
Fact,
slavery. We went through the
fact,
exact same thing. You think Jim Crow and Willie Lynch was learned in America, was taught in America? No, they went to the islands to learn that bullshit.
They
And then
fact.
they
stopped at
brought it
our
back to
island
America.
first.
Yep,
The
that's
hell is
all
wrong with you?
first.
And let's be clear. Let's be clear. I was born from two Jamaicans. I've lived in America my entire life, so I know American blacks better than you. sir, and I don't know you, but since you can tell me what I know from Jamaica, I'm telling you I know more than you. Since you could be asinine, I can do it too. I'm quite well at this petty bullshit that y'all want to
What?
pop off. I'm the man
My
at it.
my
I
Right,
promise you.
right.
my. I think I
I'm
think
the
you
man
Asinine.
at
That's
it. I
asinine and
promise you.
saying you know black Americans. You know black
Better
Americans
than
more
you.
than
Yes.
me.
Yes.
When
I don't
when
know you
when
at
when
all,
I
but if
when
you
I
can
grew up
tell me
around,
that Jamaica,
I
that if
grew
you
up
can tell
around.
me that you
Listen,
know
listen
black
to what
people
I'm
better
saying.
than me, then I'm
The-
telling you I know them better than you. I said that shit and I stand on it.
right,
Out of
right,
his
and I can
goddamn
feel.
mind.
I understand that that's a very ignorant statement
Yes.
because
And it was
I
ignorant
grew
when
up
you
with.
said it.
I grew up with.
Yes. Damn
Wait.
right. I'm
It's
mastering
The
your
yeah,
ignorance.
Hey,
the
Mike,
reason why
let him
you're
get
screaming is
it.
because you
Fuck
know
you.
I'm telling the truth. You
No,
don't have to
sir. You
scream.
are lying. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go
The
ahead,
fact that I
Inyame.
grew up with my grandmothers, my aunties, grandfathers, great grandfathers, their experience is with me. My experience don't go back to Jamaica. My experience don't go back other places. Mostly, I wouldn't even tell a New Yorker how they should see racism because New Yorkers is a little bit different. I'm from Louisiana. I come up with a different set of circumstances that if you ask me about those circumstances in Louisiana, I'm going to tell you that they're different from Mississippi, that they're different from Alabama, that they're different from Texas. But we put all those circumstances together, then we can work unity. But we first have to understand those circumstances. And so what I'm saying about people that comes here from other places, they like I said, you guys are black, but you have to understand our circumstances might be a little bit different. That's why we act the way that we act. And
I,
it might
and
be criticized. Why do black
I
people
say
act like that?
right. I even say this though, Yame, because I totally agree with what you just said. But the
Of
most
course you
important
do.
part is no. This is what I'm saying. The most important part is we identified ourselves through our circumstances. That's the key. That's the key. It's not that I'm saying that you can't claim black. What I'm saying is our circumstances, like Yame said, identified us as black, and we rolled with it this entire time. That's why when you can ask a hodgepodge of different black folks from the diaspora, they gonna give you nationality. Whereas we won't say American. You know what we gonna say? We gonna say we black. That comes from a cultural distinction. That's all I ever said when it comes to black. I say get rid of the term point blank period because it's causing what's going on right now on this panel.
Mike, this been my fight with these two for 2 years. 2 years. This been my fight. Hey man, but I don't want to break this up, but we got to move on, man. Mike over there steaming.
Yeah, I'm about to jump
Wayne,
off. I'm
I
about to
ain't
get ready.
steaming.
I got some truck.
Hey,
I got to get some work done on my truck. I
all
holler
right,
at y'all,
MD.
man.
you be
All
safe,
Mike,
right.
Mike,
MD.
will, Mike will talk, man.
No
Yeah,
Real
problem,
talk.
we'll
yeah,
brother.
see
King.
you tomorrow.
Hey,
Hey, the next
don't none
drink
of
on me.
these don't none of these Negroes got my emotions. How I debate is how I debate. But I promise you, once he off the panel, I'll go right back to being mad at Megan. I don't give a damn what this Negro talking about. The second he said that Jamaicans don't know what I stopped listening. I don't want to hear that foolishness. You told me I like to meet ignorance with ignorance. Michelle Obama said, when they go low, we go high. I say when they go low, I go to motherfucking hell.
So
That's how I
hella
get down.
I've been dealing with these talking points for 2 years, especially with MD. Um,
I was
Wayne.
trying to be chill. God dang it. Excuse me,
Now
Lord.
I love Inyame though, man. I'm glad Inyame finally came up. Me and him and Inyame supposed to debate on the N word. Um,
Right, right.
Wayne, what's up, Wayne, man?
Yo. Shout out to
We
the
mi-
panel,
we
man.
missed you,
Apologize
Black
for
man.
the
Black Lion.
late, man. What's up, man? Finally made it, man. Like I say, I gotta work on me being more consistent. I will be more consistent though. But shout out to everybody on the panel, everybody in the chat, man. Ricardo, Kev, Mike,
What up?
Trev,
What up?
y'all made what's happening. Uh the whole thing with Kamala, like I say, man, as far as me, I stay away from domestic politics conversation, especially with my lovely black folks. But yeah, Kamala's black. She's black, bro. I think the issue with black folk is that I guess from what I'm hearing is that she wasn't identifying herself as black throughout her campaign up until now. I guess she's trying to use that, but she's black. She went to a HBCU. She pledged AKA. She pledged to black sorority. I mean, she grew up in LA. She's black. I mean, just to answer your question, I'll leave it like that.
All you had to say was AKA. That's blacker than a mug right there.
So shout out to Eddie Israel in the building. Speaking of Eddie Israel, I will be interviewing him next Thursday, August 15th, on the Straight Talk Sessions Biblical series. So Wayne, what do you think? Because Wayne, we can't let you just slide with that. Hey, you ain't hey, everybody been missing you for like months, man. We can't let you just slide. What do you think about what do you think about the pep rally? Her having Meg Thee Stallion twerking.
Oh yeah, I mean, basic democratic buffoonery, coonery. And here's the thing, like I always say, people talk about, and again, I'm not a big fan of either party. I'm not a big fan of either candidate. Let me put Trump guy, and I'm not a Kamala guy. All right, but my is that just like they say how some black people who go for conservative or Republicans that they coons and they perform coonery acts. I say the same thing for black folks. They do the same thing for the Democratic Party. They coon for the Democratic Party.
Facts.
They play the same game every election, and black folks fall for it. It's the racism game. It's racism politics. They don't throw policy at you. When they have these conventions, they throw up rappers up there, Megan Thee Stallion shaking her ass on there, twerking at a rally, and black folk go for it. Y'all fall for it. Why? Because they sell you the same thing every year. Trump's a racist or Republicans are racist. Vote for us because if you go over there, they'll put you in chains. But we ain't gonna give you shit as Democratic Party. But just vote for us because we're better than them over there. And black folks fall for it every time. So, like I said, just like they call black people who run after Republicans coons, I say the same thing for black folks who run after the Democrats. Y'all cooning for the Democratic Party and you're cooning for Kamala Harris. So that's it. That's it for me.
Last thing, Wayne, will you accept a woman as your president?
If they vote her in, it is what it is. If they vote her in, if that's what y'all want, y'all vote her in. It is what it is. If they vote her in.
I want to say this. You got me in trouble last time you said that, Trevor. I think it was like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, you said you don't think a woman is fit for president. I had to hear about that statement.
Oh, I said that on Tape Fits Politics. So that's not okay. So I did say that, but it was a lot behind that I can't get into. But yes, I did say that.
Okay.
Well, I don't know her policies. She hasn't taught policies or anything of that nature. I don't know her policies. So, but I just know as a politician, she has a bad rep as a politician. She's not a good politician for what my understanding, what I've read. Locked up a lot of black folks when she's the DA over there in California. So, from what I'm hearing, she's not and what I understand, what I read, I did my little research. She's not a great politician. So, but you know how black folk is. They'll give you the vote. You Democrat, you black woman. She definitely got the black women. Some of them, a lot of them. But I mean, I'm not voting for it because she's a woman. I'm not voting for it because I like I say, I don't know her politics. So, I don't know. But, I'm done with the Democratic Party. If you ask me, I'm done with them.
I'm very conservative, so I feel you on this one. But for this election, I'm gonna have to ride with her. But Kev, you've been quiet, man. Go ahead, because I do want to move on because I do want to ask another question, man, that was pertaining to this. I wish MD would still been up here. Kev, what you got to close this one out?
No, I pretty much said my thoughts. I forgot that one guy's name, but he's tripping. I don't know what he's talking about with the whole
Iyame?
Iyame, yeah. You tripping, my guy. But we'll save that for a different show. But yeah, I'm not surprised, and like I said, I think it's smart that they're pandering. I mean, that's how you get eyes on you. That's how you win an election. because before Kamala was even in the picture, like we haven't seen her for like 4 years, bro. I forgot we even had a vice president, to be honest. Um, but yeah, the only thing I'm curious about is like what's gonna happen in November. You know, is it gonna be like a landslide when it comes to one side or the other? You know, I'm feeling like Trump's gonna win, but at the same time, the media is hyping up Kamala. And then I'm also wondering if they're gonna do that bullshit like they did the last election, or they're like, oh, at the last minute, we got all these mail-in ballots. Woo! Thank goodness for all the mail-ins. Is like, are they gonna do that again? And what's gonna happen if they try that and it looks like it's disingenuous? That's what I'm curious about. But other than that, I'm just enjoying the show. And like I said, more ass, more cheeks for the more cheeks for the seats. So yeah, that's my thing.
So I did want to ask this question. I really wanted MD Jackie, if you want to touch on this. No, hold on. Let me get to Lim's question though. Lim, the link is in the chat if you want to come on, because he always leave these great comments. He says, how about this argument? Why are we focusing on the negatives of the candidate of color outside though? Wait, oh my God, on the negatives of a candidate of color and those outside people in her orbit and culture. But meanwhile, non-minorities aren't arguing about Trump. That's a good question. Anybody want to tackle that?
I would love to. The reason, number one, it's a false equivalency because we've already had 8 years of people tearing Trump apart. We've already had 8 years, 2 campaign cycles. This is the third one of people going into and finding out. We would have never known about grabbing her by the pussy. We'd have never known about him paying off this person. We'd have never known about him being in court. So they did go through him just like they went through Kamala. This is what happens when you want to be president. People go through and they find everything about you and they tear it apart. It is what it is. And the reason we're going through this is because what I believe black people's problem is, and I was having a discussion with a person I respect the other day. The reason that my problem is black people always play the game of the least, the choice of the least evil. I forgot how they say it.
The lesser of two evils.
Lesser of two evils. That's what we're always playing, and we're always going to be playing it because black people never play the long game. Black people are always on the spur. Oh no, they just gave us a candidate. They're never playing the long game. White people own local politics. They own it in every state. With the amount of black people we have, there is no reason in the world that Georgia shouldn't be ran by black people. There's no reason in the world that every okay, VP, thank you. There's no way in the world that every constituency in Georgia shouldn't be at the local stage ran by black people. There's way too many black people in Georgia. There's way too many black people in South and Central Florida. There's now North Florida, that's another thing. But there's way too many black people in Louisiana. We don't play those type of intelligent politics. We only seem to come together when it's time to vote for a president who has they have power, but all their power is contingent on something else. All their power is contingent or connected or checked by it's not what it's cracked up to be. They're a big time figurehead. Okay? I was talking to my mother when I took her to the airport. If black people would come together, like in Texas, black people come together when it's time to complain that there's no that Texas wants to take slavery out of the textbooks for our kids. But guess what? The reason they can do that is because they have so many local, for lack of a better term, precincts, so many local, I can't think of the word. What's the word, Ricardo? You're politically smarter than me.
Shout out to Dr. Mia in the building.
Right. All right, well, they have so many of those little sections that are redlined. They have so many of those that they run so many of the school boards that if their conglomerate decides we're not going to buy a book if it has slavery in it, then everyone else has to capitulate. That's power. That's power. All right, I'll do it for black folks since I'm not black today. Since I can't understand black people. Oh, shoot. I'll do it for black people. If all of y'all are getting your stuff from you're getting your drugs from the same plug, and there's 100 of you, but 75 of you decide, hey, we ain't paying no more than 20 a key. then the plug ain't got no choice but to come near to that 20 a key because you are the majority of the people he sells to. You get it now? You get it? I made it drugs since only that's all black people understand because I ain't black. So I'm gonna go to your stereotypes, booty shaking and drugs. But that's the power that they did in Texas. They took that power. It is impossible for me to believe with all the black people, with all the poor black people that ain't got nothing else to do because you're sitting around on food stamps, right? That's what they say. Another stereotype. You ain't got nothing to do but to go down to town hall meetings or to vote in these local elections. Take a little time to figure it out who to vote for. Get a bunch of your black people in the local elections. Get a bunch of your black people as ombudsmen. Get a bunch of your black people on local senates. Maybe some shit will change. I don't know. Definitely hasn't been tried before. Just a thought.
Let me address Lim real quick. And Lim, again, man, whenever you can come on, you just let me know.
Let
Lim,
know what this word.
Lim says yeah. Hold up, Inyame. Lim says we're sitting here discussing everything wrong with her, about her, and not what unifies us. This is bigger than Meg. Taking our history and freedoms one cycle at a time. Okay, so Lim, the reason I brought up the Meg Thee Stallion thing is because this is Man Talk Monday. You know how we rock. This is what we do. I didn't expect it to go down this lane. I thought we would have been done with this 45 minutes ago, but I'm glad we're here because my wife said something to me when we got word that Biden was dropping out. When we got word that Biden was dropping out and Kamala was gonna, step in. My wife said, "Watch how now you're gonna see all the disunity." And I know that's probably not a word. Now you're gonna see all the division in our community, and that is what's going on now. Like I literally brought this up only to talk about Meg. And again, I'm not against that. My daughter's right here, so I can't say the words, but I'm not against that at all. But everything is deserves to be in its time and correct place. But we went from her doing that to is she black enough? Do she have policies? This is going to be the most divisive election. And that leads me to the next question that I wanted to ask Jackie, Eddie, y'all Bible guys. So I want to hear from you. I have heard over the past 2 weeks, preachers, black preachers, and this is what I wanted Venkat to ask last week on Taste Fist Politics. Black preachers are coming out in droves against her. Like black preachers are coming out in droves against the Democratic Party. What is it that is it as simple as, hey, I don't want a woman to be my president? Because we gotta, and I agree with Ricardo, we gotta stop this she's not black thing. That me and MD been fighting for 2 years on that. I think that's foolishness. We gotta stop with that. Me and Nyame go back and forth with that about the whole struggle and things like that. I'm from the hood. I live back in the hood. I mean, so my struggle, I got a pretty much a good grip on what the struggle is. I've been here since I was 6 months old. So I identify with y'all a lot. And when I say y'all, I mean Black Americans. So what I'm saying is, why is all this division? When Biden when we thought Biden was still going to be running and everything, there was no issue. Nobody was like, oh man, we're going to split him down the middle. And no, we still was calling him Uncle Joe. We was just making fun of him, having old man gaffes and stuff. But the minute the woman came in place, this divide, and I'm not even talking about on the panel, but I've been seeing it on YouTube, the amount of stories from people that never cover this type of stuff, been putting up videos. Oh, she's not qualified. Why? What makes her not qualified? And I'm ignorantly asking that.
He has a history of bad politics, though. But
who doesn't, Wayne? Who doesn't?
Nah, she locked. Well, listen again.
Hey, Wayne, do not give me that she locked black men up shit, because them niggas deserve to be locked up.
No.
Don't give me that. Don't give me that.
No, I'm telling you this. I'm saying number one, black folks are tired of the Democratic Party. Like, I don't think it's that she's a woman. And I stay away from that. Like I say, I usually stay away from politics with black folk conversation because it's just a roll call, right? It's black folks. When it comes to the Democratic Party, it's just like sports. Hey, I'm gonna root for my team. I'm gonna go for my team, whether they go 0-18 for the season or they go undefeated for the season. And people are tired. And a lot of black people are tired of that. It ain't got and it ain't got nothing to do with if she's a woman or none of that. People was getting tired of the Democratic Party all the way starting from with Obama. Obama didn't do shit for a lot of black folks. Biden lied a whole lot, and got away with a whole lot. These last 4 years, they hid Biden, like he lied about a whole bunch of stuff. Like he got a history. His mentor was a KKK wizard, and they let that slide. They overlook that. It's every year it's the same thing when it comes to a presidential candidate with the Democratic Party is, hey, they're racist. Just vote for our stay on the same team. And that's for me. When I'm listening to black folks who are going against Kamala or the Democratic Party, it ain't got nothing to do with she's a woman or not. It's not enough policies coming out for black folks. They do everything for immigrants, and they're just getting tired of the Democratic Party and the same shenanigans every year. That's what it is. That's just what I'm hearing.
Wayne, hey, I'm not going to disagree with you, and I agree with them in the chat saying that we brought straight Man Talk Monday back with a bang because hey, it is what it is. Man Talk Monday, best show on Monday nights. It is what it is. It is what it is. Welcome. Lim is pro Kamala. I mean, you could just tell he is pro Kamala, and ain't nothing wrong with that. And I agree with Wayne. I have for the longest leaned more to Republican ideologies. Because I'm a conservative. I'm not for all this. I'm not for abortion. You guys know me. I'm against the boy, Trevor, don't do it. You're gonna get kicked off. But I'm against the community. I am against the community. I don't think, and we're not even gonna get to the story about the boxer, but I am against men wanting to be women competing in women's sports. I am against all that. My values lean a whole hell of a lot more to the Republican side. So I agree when Wayne says that we've been fed a bag of bull crap for years. I tell the story all the time. When I got registered to vote in 1998 in high school, I didn't know nothing about that. The girl who was signing me up said, "You're black, you're Democrat." And that's why I signed Democrat on the thing. I had no idea what it was, and it was just a thing that followed me. But black people aren't historically Democrat. We're Republican. You know that because we got morals, but I'm not getting into that whole thing. Yeah, I know, and Nyame wanted to say something. God, man, damn, man, I'm not gonna get to nothing I wanted to get to. I know Nyame had to say something. Hey, but guess what? We'll be back next Monday. We ain't doing that 2-week business no more. We'll be back next Monday. So whatever we didn't cover today, we'll definitely get to next week. And Nyame, go ahead.
All right, to the comment, the reason why Kamala is catching it because she had 4 years to prove herself in the black community, and she didn't. The minute she got the nomination, it was given to her. All of a sudden, she from the streets, and so that's when the black community said, "Wait, hold up. Well, where you been at?" That's just the nature of the black community. I could do it now. If I say I'm from the streets, and you ask me what street I'm from, and you go down and say, "Well, that dude never been down here. He ain't from the streets." So that's what black people are saying. I don't know what she's done that we can say, man, black people need to vote for Kamala because she did A, B, and C. It's not there. And then the reason, and this is the first year I've seen this many black people for the Republican Party since Ronald Reagan. I grew up in a household of Reagan black people, Reagan conservatives. And I think that's where it's going back because the Democratic Party has gone too far left. And black people said, man, I'm not down with this leftist takeover. And black people are saying, we're going to go with the conservatives. And so that's where the church is coming in at. that they feel they're more conservative, they feel more comfortable with Trump, even though there's other things hidden behind Trump that we need to talk about. That's why black people are leaning towards Trump. But you still just have people in the Democratic Party that's just loyal to the Democrats. And so that's my take on it.
Kev, get in there. All right, Kev probably dipped. Ricardo, get in there.
I mean, I don't disagree with none of your points and all of that, but we have always been conservative as a voting bloc, so that's true. It's just that we've always been divisive, and it's the same exact issue we're facing now. Look at Gabby. She just did the whole gymnastic thing, and the main problem that everybody's been having is that her hair didn't look presentable enough. What does that have to do with her being the most decorated gymnast of all time? In terms of the Olympic Games, it's the nonsense that we focus on. It's always like, oh, this person didn't dress
Ricardo, that's black women, by the way, giving her that
right.
that push.
But again, but I was driving the point home.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Why is it always black women that always have to find some issue with some nonsense that don't make any sense? Why are we focusing on that? It's the same issue when her husband said he was the main prize. Like, how did that become a problem? Oh no, he shouldn't say that he didn't know who she was the whole time. And it doesn't matter whether or not she knew him before or after the fact. He said that he was the main prize. Deal with it. It's just that now it's usually the people that are not married that had that issue with that whole he was the main prize thing. So now it's like we find fodder in the nonsense of it's either the presentation wasn't good enough for them or it's not this enough, but it's the same demographic that watches the whole what's his face, Tyler Perry and stuff, and it doesn't matter how you feel about Tyler Perry. I have my issues with him, but if we're gonna be in that category where we're complaining about stuff, why are we not calling him out on the fact that most of his movies are always divisive when it comes to like black people's relationship and all that? Why are we still?
Well, he's a detriment to the black community. You know, I always call him out.
So that's what I'm saying. Like we need more people to call him out on that. And don't even get me started with the whole hidden agenda with the alphabet community that he does all the time with his thing. So it's mostly the church people he claims that watches his films or buy his products. So why are they not calling him out on certain things? Again,
No, Ricardo. It is black women who he's getting rich off of. Tyler Perry became a billionaire off of black women and the simps that follow them. That's what it is. And that's the point. Okay. You see Mia waving her finger at the black men. You need to go and vote for Kamala because she's a black woman. That's that mama politics stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, Dr. Mia going crazy in the chat.
Black men specifically are sick of that. I don't play that mama waving flag and politics stuff. You need to go and vote Democrat. Just like you see with that black woman, how she mama you trouble. You black man, you vote Democrat. And not say, well, what's your choice? What do you think? Did you read both policies? No. That finger waving black mama politics stuff, I don't play that stuff. Excuse me.
Yeah, I call it what's the woman with the talk show? The Oprah Winfrey effect. That's when that came in. Didn't she introduce Tyler Perry?
Yeah, that's why I say if people bootlick for Democratic Party, just like black folk bootlick for the Republicans. You know what I'm saying? It's both sides. I mean, they're just picking their favorite team. They don't care about the party. Said that it's a black woman and we need to vote for her. Why she gotta prove herself? And why we talking about she's a Democrat and she was a woman, they need to vote for her. Like black folk are tired of that shit.
Yeah, Dr. Mia did say why does she have to prove herself?
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
Man, that's crazy. I can't believe that. That's crazy.
I agree with it though.
Kev is back. Kev, get in there real quick. I'm not gonna be able to move on to another one.
Sorry, I was getting spaghetti, but okay. So in my expert non-professional opinion, yes, I agree with Mia. She does not have to prove herself because she's Democratic. So if you're Democratic and you're black, you're supposed to vote Democratic. That's the way it's been, and that's the way they're it's gonna go. So there's that. And although I don't really trust both sides, I don't know. This election feels like it's set up to move towards Trump's direction, and I feel like it's set up on both sides because like the whole Biden situation, like when he was on the debate and he was like illiterate and stuttering and this and that. It's like, why in the hell did you guys even agree to this? And then quote unquote had him have COVID. So it's like, okay, I definitely don't trust both of you guys. But let's say it's not a setup, and let's say like it's an actual like honest election. I think with black people, they're seeing that they're not getting the benefits that they thought they would because they're getting kicked to the side, and it's really it's really all the immigrants that are getting all the benefits that black people thought they would get. So like I said in other podcasts, like immigrants, like my cousins, like they're literally getting Social Security. That's a form of reparations in a sense. So they're getting they're getting Social Security. They're able to get jobs right now, so they're working. They're able to get free housing, and I'm seeing like they're getting free housing in like hotels and even squatting in other people's houses and kicking out the damn owners and stuff like that. Like they're getting more rights than people that live in America. So with like inner cities, like I'm seeing like there's more protests in inner cities, black cities in a sense, like Chicago and stuff. Like they're getting fed up because like they're getting all the benefits and they're kicking the black people out as if like their vote doesn't even matter. And then, which I'm not even going to be surprised, there's going to be a point to where like you don't even have to be a citizen, or you don't even have to be like a person born in America. It's going to be like the immigrants are going to have the most say when it comes to votes, and then black people's votes won't even matter. So I'm pretty sure that's where the Democrats are going. They're mainly like pandering towards the immigrants, and if they can get as many black people as they can, Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B or whoever they need to get to get the leftovers, they're going to try to do that.
That's funny to hear. That's funny to hear you say that, being born of probably immigrant parents, correct?
Right. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's really, really funny to hear you say that. But Dr. Mia is going crazy in the chat.
Say that again?
Hey, your parents are immigrant, right?
Like, what?
No, I'm saying like immigrants who don't have like a citizenship. So like the ones who are like coming across the border like right now this year.
Okay, yeah, fix it up. Dr. Mia's going crazy in the chat again. The link is in the chat. I promise they won't attack you. The link is in the chat if you do want to come up and say something. Before we move on though, Mike been quiet for a while. Go ahead and Maria G says, Trevor, I'm pro-life. Maria G, I mean, hey, everybody. Wait, as I stated, the highest. Oh yeah. I'm pro-life too. What the hell I'm doing? I'm about to bash you for nothing. See, that's my ADHD not paying attention.
I got a question.
Go ahead, Yami, and then Mike. Go ahead.
Okay, do everybody remember when Biden said the greatest issue facing America is not enough white babies are being born? Do y'all remember that statement?
That sounds like something Jesse Lee Peterson said.
Yeah, I remember that.
No, that was Biden. So I wish I can ask Kamala what did he mean by that statement, and do you support that statement? See, it's stuff like that I don't understand where she's coming from. What is her viewpoint on the black community? She doesn't make those statements, but she does have booty cheeks shaking on the stage. So I guess that qualifies her enough for black people to vote for.
So Mia again, she says this is exactly what they want: divide and conquer. The immigrants are getting everything. ... All of us are damn immigrants. Absolutely.
Yes,
So real quick before Mike closes out on this one. Oh man, what the hell was I gonna say? Oh, hey, this is not normally the political show. Y'all want to tune in tomorrow night to Tape Fist Politics. They got a laundry list of stuff getting ready to go on tomorrow. Y'all make sure and tune into that show. Excuse me. So Mike, go ahead and put a bow on this.
Man, there's so many things that's happened since the last time I spoke. I mean, they're arguing with me about all black people are in Atlanta when they're not. I know black people in Athens. I know black people in LaGrange. I know black people all over Georgia. Uh, I'm hearing the she shouldn't have had to prove herself thing. I felt the way about that because I don't feel like Trump proved himself in any way, shape, or form when he got put up. But that's neither here nor there. Uh, I will. Your boy just made a point about some of the ignorant statements that Kamala sat around and didn't say anything to. Uh, that wasn't even the one that bothered me the most. The one that bothered me the most was I'm not doing anything specifically for black people. Why would I? Like that's what pissed me off more when she said that. And so I think I'll lock on to the fact that they're separating us. That's what people are saying, right? That's the consensus that this is divisive. That's what wifey said, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to, and I hope all black people hear me on this. You can't divide something that's not together. Black people have never been together.
Ooh,
The closest black people have ever been to being together, two things. When Dr. King and Malcolm X was around, that was close, and Obama. That's it. That's it. And that was all hope because the day after, everybody went back to trapping. Everybody went back to being stupid. Everybody went back to being fool. Now, I ain't gonna say the next day. They hung around for like a week or two. But then when they were like, Obama didn't make me rich and I don't have a white maid. This is bullshit. Went right back to whack. Okay? So
Right.
I need black
In
people to
modern
stop
times,
fronting. I need black people to stop fronting and acting like we together. We're not. We never have been, never will be. White supremacy has ensured that black people will never, it'll always be something. The great, well, he's great. The very good comedian, the very good American comedian Bill Maher said, if we all smashed until we got brown, then we would start hating people with small eyelashes. Oh, I can't stand a small eyelash, nigga. Like, that human nature is to hate. It is what it is. White, the only reason we so focused on black people hating is because we're black. I promise you, white people hate each other the exact same way. They just don't publicize it. They don't publicize it for the world to see. That's the problem. Black people are so willing to put our pain, our ignorance, our sadness on display to be viewed and broken down and stereotypical. Damn it, I can't even speak today. What's the word I'm trying to use? Satirized and satirized for other races because I promise you, there is very few white Japanese people that wake up and go, oh, my name is Tom. I'm Tom. Ha 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 ha. No, but there are millions of Japanese people that wake up and think they Jamaican. Millions of Japanese people that wake up and put on jackets and think they hip hop. There's millions of Japanese people that walk around with coochie cutters and think they could twerk. There's millions of Russian white women that think that go online to try to teach other people how to twerk. There's millions of white women. If you think I'm wrong about any of these things, please click on YouTube and do the research because I have. There's a bunch of them that think they know black culture better than us. If you want to laugh, if you want to chuckle inside, think of something really black. Type it in YouTube for a tutorial, and I bet you're going to find white people teaching it to black people. I promise you. I've seen white people trying to teach black people how to do the Soldier Boy. I've seen white people trying to teach black people how to do the Dougie. I've seen white people trying to teach black people how to cook chicken. I'm not just go on YouTube when this is over. Look it up your damn self. We're so willing to sell ourselves, to sell our culture, to sell our pain, to sell our lives just for the highest bidder. And then we cry when they use it against us. We cry when they take all our music and they make it into thought-teria. We cry when they take all our great rappers and they leave us with Blueface. We cry when they take all our top black actors and they leave us with Medea. This is what y'all want. This is what y'all like. And you say I'm wrong, but most of the people on here was celebrating watching Megan's ass dance for the presidency. So I don't want to hear y'all. I don't want to hear y'all.
I actually didn't see it.
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about the people who are defending it. People who are defending it. Hey, if it ain't hit, I'll say it in American. If how they say it in American now? If it don't apply, let it fly. I'll say it in country. If the hit dog holler, whatever the hell. I'll say it in Jamaica. If you're flinging our rocks through another hog pen. If I ain't talking to you, mind your business. It ain't about you. I'm talking to everybody. Y'all so willing to give up what's good about us, and you wonder why we're so divisive. We've never been together, and we never will be. We never will be, because the man said it himself. He said, I can't look at a New Yorker and tell him that what it is about to be to New York, because that's such a different thing. My nigga, they dealing with the same white people. It's the same racism. It's just flavored differently. Who cares? It's the same. It's the same. Guess what? You guys pick cotton, we pick sugar cane. Same thing.
You done it, twin.
But y'all want to be special. You guys want to, that's the problem with us as a country. Everybody want to be a victim. Well, hello, black people. We already are. How about we stop living in the victim mentality and get out of this? How about we come together and do something? We have so many billionaires. I promise we could have bought a state by now. And I'm not being facetious. There are cities for sale. Literally. There are literally cities for sale in America. We could have, all we need is tropical, because I know y'all Negroes ain't trying to go in the cold. But we could have bought a state. We could have bought Louisiana after what's that big hurricane that ruined everything? Katrina. We got so many billionaires, we could have did it. But instead, like the great comedian Chris Rock says, I'm worried about spinning rims, nigga. That's all. That's it. Y'all want to have Gucci slides instead of learning how to plant. Y'all want to have Burberry, well, Burberry played out, but you want to have the brand new clothes instead of learning how to grow your own watermelon instead of going to the store. My man Trevor got a pineapple plant in his house. Just because he figured, you feel me?
Got 4 of them now.
He just figured, hey, let me try something. You ain't got to have no space. I bought bags. Yeah, Nene, I hate you so much. I'm trying to stay focused. Stop it. I bought bags to grow potatoes, Negro. I don't know how to grow potatoes, but I'm trying. How about that? Yo, there's a black bank called Green something. How many people listening to this even know it exists? None. Because niggas don't really care about black people. You know what they care about? Trying to get the next $1,000 from Trump. Man, Trump, my nigga, he sent me that band. But guess what? You sent you that band. Where you think that money came from? The hell is... All right. Do y'all thing.
Hey, one of the greatest preachers to ever live, Randall W. Barr, always told me, don't try to come after somebody after they done preached. That's it. Mike done preached. I'm shutting it down. And y'all may go and give your clothes out. That's it. I can't go on. That's it.
Peace. And we definitely need to do another show on what me and Mike is talking about. But
hey, listen. Hey, and y'all may set it up. You could obviously see Mike don't duck no smoke. Whenever you ready, just let me know, and I'll just give both of y'all the floor to have a discussion. It won't even have to be no debate. I'll give both y'all the floor. Y'all have a discussion.
Right. I just wanted to add, from 1855 to about 1905, black people was pretty united. Going all the way up into 1920, that's when it started to get shaky again. 1960s, we began to come together up into the 1970s, and there's a reason why those fractions broke up.
White supremacy.
And feminism. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, my bad.
So we have those episodes where we can learn from. But I enjoyed the show today. I'll be looking forward to next week's piece.
Yeah, and Yeah, we'll be back next Monday. I mean, now next Monday ain't gonna be political, but you want the politics, you tune in tomorrow night to Take Fist Politics at 6:35 p.m. on this same station. But I do appreciate you coming through. Yeah, shout out to Uncle Randall, man, the best to ever do it. Ricardo, go and give us your closeout.
Man, y'all came back like hella strong.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, I just want to point out something because Kev, dear Kev, you went into like one of them spots where it's like, you said something to the effect of them immigrants coming over are gonna start voting. There's a process to the voting, sir, because I'm a constitutionalist. I can't let that one slide. If MD was here, he would have told you the same thing. You have to be either a citizen of this country to vote, and that's it. You can't be a permanent resident. You can't do nothing else to vote except to be a citizen. So unless they're becoming citizens in the near future, they can't vote in any election, and it will never change. That's a part of the Constitution, and that's it.
Cap, they're trying to amend that. You gotta do your research, my guy.
Kev, go. Hey, y'all will hear more from Ricardo tomorrow night on Take Fist Politics. I keep talking about Take Fist Politics. Hey, check out my Take Fist Politics shirt, man, with the middle finger and the Take Fist Politics logo, man. Y'all go ahead and check all that out, man. All that good stuff. Get your shirt made for you. On the Straight Talk Society.shop.big cartel. Get all your Straight Talk Society merch. Kev, go and give us your closeout.
Yo, it's been real. Shout out to Mr. Straight Talk, Mike, Ricardo, Wayne. Definitely good seeing you guys again. But yes, with the immigrants thing, yes, they're trying to make it to where you don't have to be a citizen in order to vote. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it doesn't, because yeah, that's one reason why they're flooding the borders and just driving people into cities. So like I said, we'll see what happens. But yeah, man, fire show. I'm gonna tell the audience, y'all been funny. Make sure you drink water. Okay, spring water, coconut water, watermelon juice. Make sure it's organic, and stop eating so much fried chicken. Peace.
All right, Kev. Man, Wayne, is good to see you back, man. I know now, Wayne. I had a lineup for you where we were gonna get full Wayne, but this show took a complete turn. I mean, I got, like, if y'all can see all the tabs I got open up on my screen for stories for us to go into, but I mean, it is what it is, man. Sometimes you gotta pivot, man. So hey, but Wayne said he making the conscious effort to get back in the fold, man. So y'all gonna hear more from your favorite Manosphere member.
Hey, that background look dope, by the way, with those belts, man. I Appreciate like that background you got. Hey, man, shout out to everybody on the panel, Mike, Kev, Ricardo. Man, it's good to see you, bro. Good to see y'all, Mike, Kev, Trevor. Good to see y'all, boys. Good to be back. Man, I usually stay out the politics conversation, man, because I already know what it is. It's about rooting for your team. It ain't about nothing else with black folks, in my opinion. And like you said, I agree with Mike. Black folks was together up until civil rights. After that, y'all know what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and say it: the gynocracy, the feminist movement, and after that, it's all been about mama politics. So till then, next week, hey man, y'all have a good day and great show. And listen, if you're looking at the stock market and you're fearful, buy it up, baby. The stock market on sale. Don't be scared, baby. Go out there, invest. Holla.
MD asking about that.
Yeah. MD, yeah, we got to get it. We'll get it. Like I say, man, money's been real tough for me. I've been real busy, but yeah, man, we got to get on that. We'll get it.
So wait a minute. Zay and Ricardo talking about we wasted a Wayne appearance. Listen, we showed y'all how versatile this show is, because y'all thought we were going to come in here guns blazing after not being here for a month and a half. That's how we started out doing it. But sometimes let me explain to you. And I know Zay like to troll me, so it's all good. Sometimes is more important shit going on in the world, and that's just what it is. You got to get this stuff out. This platform is designed to get it out. Now we'll be back Monday. Like I said, we're going back weekly. We'll be back Monday, so you're gonna get your full Man Talk Monday experience. But we had to come back with a bang. We have not been here for a month and a half, and we came back with a bang. So if y'all didn't get your full Wayne, you didn't get your full Cape and Kev, I think Mike is always Mike. So Mike could adapt to any situation. I think Mike had a tremendous showing today. Just keep coming back. Just sign up to the channel. Keep coming back. We got you. Don't worry, we ain't going nowhere. We got you.
All right, y'all have a good night, man.
All right, peace, Wayne. Mike, go on, take us home, Mike.
First off, I apologize for yelling. My bad, everybody. I tried to be peaceful, and I think I was for the first 30 minutes of the show, but you know, life is what it is. To your homeboy, I want to say that he is correct. We were unified right around the time when they started bombing black towns. That might have been the first time as a unit after Reconstruction that we were together. So I'll give him that. I don't know if I'm the only person that sees it, but they're whittling down, and whittling is when you take the little thing and you on wood. If people don't know, they're whittling down. Thank you, VV. Hey, I've had a really bad couple months, and I've been in a hole. And I'm not gonna lie. Apparently, this is what I needed because I feel kind of good right now. It was weird. I want to thank Wayne and thank Dr. Mia. They helping me dig out. Thank you, Black Lion. I appreciate it. If I was president, they'd have killed me 2 weeks ago. Trust me. Black people, they're using the same old tricks to whittle down what we are, and we're letting them do it because, in more ways than one, Nina, you might be right. And
hey.
nah, not like that. Shut up. But they're whittling us down, and they're trying to take us from all sides. Pause. No diddy. They're coming at our morals. They're coming at our women, and they're using our women against us. If I've done nothing, or if I do nothing, I hope that before I die, I show enough people the tricks of white supremacy, so at least the next generation can fight it off, because it doesn't look like mine can. I love all of y'all. I hope y'all see what I see. If you don't, I'll keep screaming it to the highest mountains. They coming for us. The house is on fire. Stop watching Love and Hip Hop. Get a bucket of water. Y'all have a great night. Nice seeing you again, Trev. I'm going to go back in my hole. Pause.
Just don't stay there.
That's what Dr. Mia just told me.
It's always it's okay. It's okay to go into your cave. Just don't stay there. Well, Straight Talk Society, there you have it. You had a special edition, Monday edition of Tape Fist Politics. I'm just playing because if they can't hear me say that, you're like, "Well, you trying to take our shine?" Nah, hey man, this was a fantastic show. This is not the show that I had planned. If y'all see everything that I had planned, all my tabs are open for all the stuff that we were gonna do. But when I saw the conversation starting to go one way, like I said, the greatest preacher ever lived, Randall Bard, taught me just let it go. Just keep doing it. That's why when Mike was going, I'm like, you know what? There's no coming after this. So we just gonna cut it right there. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for sticking with the channel. First of all, it's funny we weren't doing shows and we got maybe like 100 new subscribers. It's great that people are going back checking out all the old things, man. This has just been great, man. This has just been great. Thanks to everybody that was that supported us. You know, like I said, the things that's going on with my uncle and my dad. You know, we gonna make it. We gonna make it. That's all I gotta say. Everybody keep strong because everybody's fighting the battle, and it's I always say, man, just try loving somebody. It's time out for all this fighting and all this hating, all this back and forth. Mike mentioned it. And it's something I always say, like, we're the only people that'll get on social media platforms and degrade our people. And it is I mean, it's on full display here. Is on full display. We are legit the only people that will get on platforms and degrade our people. I'm not saying other people don't degrade their people, but they don't do it in public forums. We're the only people that feel comfortable with doing that. And that's the problem. That is the problem. That's why this is called the Straight Talk Society. We are a society of people from all different walks of life. Hell, I just interviewed a white fella on Thursday that I consider my brother. You know, people may think that I don't, you know, I don't like white people. That's not true. I rather, you know, I like white people. I mean, it is what it is, but I care about people that look like me more. Let's put it that way. Yeah, look what happened to Simone Biles and Jonathan Owen. I don't know what Nyame is saying. Why? What is he saying? Why for Dean is still waiting on me? Hey, I'm back, Zay. I'm back. But they're gonna have to wait in line, man. I got a showdown this Thursday. Peter Cox and It Must Be Written are gonna have a pre-debate face-off. So they're going to get like an hour just to try to come up with a debate topic. The following Thursday, I will be interviewing the one and only Eddie Israel. We have Wrestling with Reality this Wednesday going over SummerSlam. Just signed, sealed, and to deliver today, part 2 of Reginald Young versus Thomas Muhammad. They will be debating August 29th, part 2 of their debate. Boy, that was hard to get in the ring, but we are absolutely got that signed, sealed, and delivered. Pour Your Heart Out will be back this Saturday, August 10th. So I'm so excited to the ladies to Pour Your Heart Out. Hey man, there's something for everybody on this channel, man. The MMA brothers been doing their thing. Trying to get them to do a weekly show. Like, hey, there's something for everybody on this channel. If you don't like this, you think we're too aggressive, blah, 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 blah. Hey, there's something, and y'all may straight talk with Trevor at gmail.com. There is something for everybody on this channel, man, because I said it from day one. I don't care about nobody from any other sector. I don't want nobody else's people. I didn't care. I don't care about nobody else's people. I wanted to build our own thing, and this is our own family. Look at this, man. 21 people in the building watching us talk about politics. Normally, when people start talking about real shit that matters, people tune out. But the numbers kept going up, progressively going up, because it's stuff that people want to hear about. So y'all got to make sure and tune in tomorrow night to Take Fist Politics, because Venkat got a show put together for you. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it, but Trevor, does that doll dance? Absolutely. Does sings the Monday Night Football dance. Hey, Beyond the Scoreboard, Dolphins Deep Dive will be back September 9th. Miami Dolphins versus Jacksonville Jaguars post-game show. Listen, man, we got so much going on. I see Dr. Mia in the building. Straight Talk Therapy Sessions. All I'm waiting for her is to tell me when, and we'll get that going. I am the hardest working man on YouTube, but I do it for the people because we bring great quality content. That's what we do. The cast of characters that we've assembled over here is second to none, because everybody brings something and everybody is genuine. Like I said, I met Kev for the first time on Juneteenth. He is the exact same way that you see him on the show. So there is no putting on. He is the exact person. So with all that being said, man, hey, big ups to y'all. I hope y'all dig in the background. I'm a nerd. They always pick on me, say I'm a grown man with wrestling belts. I think I got room I think I got room right here for one more. So keep talking. I love. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'll never not be who I am. I play video games. Hell, it is what it is. I will never not be who I am. But I am as genuine as they come, man. So I thank you guys so much. Again, tune in tomorrow night to Tape Fist Politics. And if you feel so inclined, you could join the channel membership. Channel membership is $1.99. Listen, I said it once, I said it twice. I don't make no money on YouTube. I've spent more money on YouTube than I've ever made on YouTube. I've spent more money just on my equipment alone. What the channel membership does is literally help, pay for the StreamYard, pay for, now I got to pay. Now I got to pay to stream to Twitter. Like it just helps. It just helps for stuff like that. So, hey, if you don't want to, that's fine. But if you do feel inclined and you do want to join the channel membership, it's $1.99. I won't turn you down. I won't say no. So with all that being said, man, I can't believe it. I'm done before 8:00. Now it's time to watch Monday Night Raw. You good? I watch anime and play game. Yeah. People are ridiculous. Always talking about we're too grown for this, and that's stupidity. And the funny thing, they always do that to men. They always try to minimize us and tell us that we're kids for playing video games and stuff like that. I work 60 hours a week in one of the hardest fields that you could work. Sometimes I literally just want to come home and have nobody bother me and play video games. Like seriously, that college football came out. I done put so many hours on that game already. I'm about to go to the playoffs. Like literally, I'm not out hurting anybody. I'm not doing anything wrong. I just want to let me play my video games. Just leave me alone and let me play my games. It is what it is. So, hey, but I love the Straight Talk Society, man. Thank you guys for sticking with us for so long. Hell, I'm lingering on in this closeout, and y'all still here with me. That's what I'm talking about, man. Y'all make sure and hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Let everybody know where it is and what it is. Straight Talk Society is back. Man Talk Monday, Tape Fist Politics, pour your heart out, wrestling with reality, Straight Talk MMA, beyond the scoreboard, Straight Talk therapy sessions. Man, we got everything over here. Everything. This is a one-stop shop. This is like the Walmart of YouTube. You ain't got to go nowhere. You come in and you can hit every department. You don't have to go nowhere. So with all that being said, I leave you with these words. Always seek out the truth for yourself, because if not, you'll fall victim to other people's interpretations of them. And with that, tune in to Tape Fist Politics tomorrow night. Peace.
Why are you so aggressive, black man? I'm like, it's a no-win.
Always aggressive black man.
What's up, man?
Wayne.
Mike.
Oh, okay. Hey, man, cut the sexiness out, man. Ain't no women on the panel. Man, we on here talking all sexy.
He just goes on. He just went off on you like that just for no reason.
Yeah, man.